Hello, everyone. Welcome to In the Office with Joseph Skoda, Dr. Skoda. Actually, I'm not in my office right now. I'm in a condo in Waikiki Beach in Oahu, Hawaii. Beautiful place. You've never been to Hawaii? Go. It's wonderful. But definitely save your money before you come and try to hold on to as much as you can while you're here. Now, here in Hawaii, a lot of people kind of relax. I was on a bus tour the other day, and he said, "Yeah, we can be there in 15 minutes, or who knows?" Because you really don't know with the traffic. You're going to cross town; it could take you 10 miles. It could take you an hour and a half to get there. It just depends on the time of day and how many tourists like me and you come to visit. Because they do live off of tourism. Of course they do. Everything here has to do with hospitality in one fashion or another. But too many of us from the mainland, at least continental mainland, kind of get attitude, and we're always in a hurry to go to places. Especially like me from California, we don't take breaks. We're always on the go, 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 and a lot of people in Las Vegas are the same way. So we need to be a little bit careful. Now, let me tell you, a lot of you know I've been in the Air Force. I talk about that a lot. And being 15 minutes early for an appointment is being on time. Not 5 minutes till, definitely not 5 minutes after, but being at least 15 to 20 minutes early is being on time. Now, like I tell you, I'm in Waikiki at the moment, but it's on the east side of Honolulu. Now, I was looking at a house yesterday on the right side, on the west side of Honolulu. I'm really thinking about moving into. Now, think about quickly. I'm here on vacation a couple weeks, renting a condo, and now I'm looking for a bigger place to move into. Keep that in your mind. Keep that in mind. Why are you thinking I'm doing that? A lot of us are in rental mode, and some of us are in purchase mode. Now, it's very interesting because I like purchasing. In fact, I have a house in California, a house in Ohio, but I'm in the mode right now where I'm kind of in between trying to figure things out. Well, anyways, I had an appointment at 11 o'clock yesterday to go look at a house on the west side of Honolulu, west side of the island, a beautiful area, Eva Beach, which is interesting because Eva, which would be EVA, is actually spelled EWA, but they pronounce it Eva. I don't know. I never understood the English language as it is, being an American, but Hawaii, their English is even different than the mainland. Anyways, we went over to look there, and I figured, well, it's about 20, 30 miles away. It could take me 30 minutes to get there. It could take me an hour. I don't know. I haven't gone that far driving on the weekend. This was the weekend. Well, we invite a friend of ours who lives in a condo not too far from where I am at the moment to come look at houses with us. And which is great, get a second or third opinion, get some ideas, if nothing else, have lunch afterwards and say, hey, that was a waste of time. Oh, I said, meet us at our condo because we're literally across the street. Meet us at ours at 10 o'clock. We're going to take off there, make sure we're on time and know the lay of the land, maybe sightsee if we're lucky ahead of time. Fine, I'll be there, she says. Fine, I'll be there. Well, showing up 5 minutes after 10, and then decide to have a smoke break before we get in the truck to travel is what she decided to do. I'm irate because I'm a veteran, 15 minutes early. She's also a veteran. Vanessa's a veteran. We're all veterans. We know 15 minutes early is being on time because things can happen, especially when we don't know how much traffic is going to be out there in front of us. So I had to have a smoke break. And I understand, hey, if you have them, use them, or smoke them if you have them, whatever it is, or have that shot of whiskey if you need be. But she could have done that walking down from her condo to ours, or before we even got there. But no, so now we're 10 minutes behind. Understand, so meet me there at 10, and about 10:10, maybe 10:12 is when we actually got to take off. I know, big deal to you. You get there when you get there. No, I'm from California, and I'm a veteran, And being on time is 15 minutes early. Because nothing worse than having someone wait for you when you said you'll be there a certain time and place and special attire, of course. So we take off and understand I have to use the GPS navigator in the truck. We have a Forerunner right now. And a Forerunner is a big vehicle, big SUV in Honolulu where the roads are narrow and there's a lot of traffic. So you really can't even blink. You have to know your way around. But once I go on the H1 and past Honolulu, the traffic eased up and I knew my way around a little bit better. Anyways, we got there 5 minutes after our designated appointment time of 11 o'clock. Remember, I'm looking at houses, and when you're talking to realtor, it was a leasing office. There were other people there, but everyone had appointments lined up. And when we were late, it just so happened somebody was walking into the leasing office to talk to our agent for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because they had questions and they were there and we were late. Now, is that a big deal? Well, kind of, because as I'm finding out as we're going, driving an hour away to get to this appointment, that our friend didn't have all day and had to get back home. I thought we had to understand and we're going to spend all day looking. We're going to go have a good lunch, sightsee, and the ladies want to get their nails done afterwards. Fine, I have no problem with that. I have a couple of beers. You get your nails done. I might just sit on the beach. It's no big deal. But no, she had to rush back and they still got their nails done, but back to Waikiki so she could be home on time to make lunch or dinner for her husband or something like that. I don't know all the details. Now this is a relaxed atmosphere for the locals in Hawaii. We'll get there when we get there. We'll do the best, and the majority of people are friendly and have smiles on their faces and are real easy to get along with and talk. But it's us tourists that are always in the hustle and bustle and kind of get angry at the stupidest stuff, and it slows us down, and eventually our demeanor changes. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. Not a lot of things bother me, except for when I set up an appointment and I promise to be on time, because that's a promise. I promise you I'll be there on time. I promise I'll get this done. Talk to Maria right now. I promised her a video a couple days ago, and I'm just doing it now. Things happen, and it's good to have a rapport with certain people where you know I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. Anyways, I'm in Waikiki. We're driving through Honolulu. I see this beautiful place at Ewa Beach, spelled Ewa Beach, three-bedroom house, 12 or 1,300 square foot, literally across the street from the ocean. Across the street from the ocean. Now, we're renting a condo from a friend of ours right now who lives in Lompo, California. Good friends of ours. And we're spending just a one-bedroom, probably 600 or 700 square foot for roughly, I don't know, $2,800 a month. Yeah, it saves a lot of money. Unfortunately, in Hawaii, that's almost the going rate. You can find cheaper and obviously a lot more expensive. Well, the house we were looking at was, I think, three-bedroom, twice the size of this place, across from the beach for $3,500 a month. $3,500 each and every month. Okay, that was doable. We have those resources, but then we still have to pay utilities. We have to pay someone to come in and spray for bugs each and every month. And quite frankly, we got business out of town, and that's a little further out, and the fuel prices. Now we know when it's cool outside, you don't need the air conditioner. Well, this week, in what is it, August, it's been in the 90s every day, and that little ceiling fan and that air conditioner comes in handy. So that $3,500 a month is now looking more like $4,000. Doable? Yes. A little bit out of our price range at this moment. Kind of is. Now, here's the issue. This is to rent a place. This is to rent a house. And actually, it's in between a Marine base and Pearl Harbor Naval base. So it's kind of in the middle, a lot of military around there, and I always comfortable around veterans. Like it is. We don't come around, we tell you what you need to know. Almost $4,000 a month. 3 bedroom, 12 or 1,300 square foot house for rent in Hawaii. Now, sure, we could live way up in the mountains and say maybe $1,000 a month, or we can downsize and get smaller than 3 bedrooms. But how's your friends and family going to come visit if you got a 2 bedroom or 1 bedroom and save some money there? In life, it's so important that we're comfortable where we live. We're comfortable how we work, who we work with, where we work, and you have to like where you lay down your hat, right? We have to be comfortable. I met another guy a couple days ago. He was a retired Army lieutenant colonel, and I happened to meet him in a package store, which happens to be a liquor store for the military, a classic store. And we were in Pearl Harbor base, and we were talking about how you were looking to buy and purchase, going to be here long enough, and spent a lot of time in Hawaii. He's like, come up to where I live. I live in a great condo area, a quiet neighborhood. You're going to love it. And we only do it in 5 minutes. And here's our address, here's the phone number. And we decided, after Vanessa got out of work, we decided to go visit. Why not? A couple days later. And let's see, from where she's at to Waikiki back to that property was almost an hour also. And we got there a little bit early. And he said, come on over, have a little bit of wine, I'll show you around and you might enjoy it. And he had a much bigger condo than I am. It was probably 3 bedroom also. And nice areas. They have a community center, a swimming pool, place to barbecue, place to play pool, all of those good things. And it was nice. But we had to go through a lot of narrow roads and packed houses to get to this nice development they lived in. And he was at the top floor. And we're looking around, and you look right out the balcony. Right out the balcony. If you have a condo, make sure you walk down a balcony, a patio you can see around. And there was a double rainbow in the sky. Not just one. And sometimes you'll see, half a rainbow or part of a rainbow. Here in Hawaii, it's real common to see the whole thing. Now, to see two of the whole thing was kind of a big deal. It made us feel special. He shows us around and looking out his balcony. There's the golf course over here, the volleyball courts over there, and outside the balcony, you see a swimming pool with 2 or 3 barbecue grills out there, and like, wow, this is pretty nice. Now it's kind of the same thing that we were looking to purchase there. And I believe the house or the condo was going for about $350,000. Yeah, $350,000 for a 3 bedroom condo, probably 1,200 square foot also. A good size. But the thing in Hawaii, at least what I've experienced, is maybe that $3,300 a month. $333,000 property might have cost us $2,200 a month. Very doable. Of course, you got to have a nice down payment. So $2,200 a month, no big deal. But the small print on these condos, from what I can see, is your HOA, your homeowners association, your maintenance fee if you have a timeshare, whatever it is. That HOA was another $1,500 a month, with no guarantee would stay this. It could go up each and every year. So if you add $1,500 a month to $2,200 mortgage, that's $3,700 a month. Plus, you're paying utilities also. So here we are in a condo on the 6th floor. Well, that was probably a 3rd floor condo or something else. with one parking spot with about $3,700 a month, $3,800 a month, a little closer to town than the other place, but we would own it. With a guarantee, I promise you a guarantee that the price for our HOA could go up each and every year, maybe 3%, maybe 5%, maybe 10%. We talked to someone, their HOA was 600 when they got started. 2 years later, it's 800. That's big because most of our income doesn't rise that fast. So I'm in a dilemma. We're looking at a condo, pretty nice area, a lot of windy roads getting to it. Go through a gate shack for, to say, 3,800 a month, but it could be ours with the potential prices going up in utilities. And it's still a condo, and you only had one parking spot. Or about 15 minutes away from there, or 15 miles. It really doesn't matter. It all depends. It's irrelevant. It depends on how long it gets everywhere. Or about 3,800, 4,000 a month renting. A lot bigger place where it was a carport. We could park like 3 or 4 vehicles there, and even have a golf cart. And they had a swimming pool around the beach and a lagoon and so forth and so on. I like to say so forth and so on. And the dilemma: do we rent here for 4,000 or do we purchase here for 4,000? And that's the question I want to ask each and every one of you. At this point in your life, are you in a rent it mode or a purchase mode? And you can be in both. Like I said, I own a couple properties. Well, the bank owns them. I'm just grateful to have renters in there making that bank note for me. But I own those properties, and I'm renting at the moment in Waikiki Beach, which is real temporary. I have to get out of here in the next month or two. So do I continuously find another place to rent here while I settle in and just find the perfect place? Or do I go all in and buy something? And because we know prices are going to go up again, we hope the interest rates come down because that's a problem too with buying anything. Even our perfect credit rating that we do have, our car note was still 7% interest. And we have over 800 in our credit score and still 7% interest rate. Ouch. And houses are the same. Now, when I bought my house in California about 3 or 4 years ago, my interest rate was below 3%. Today, that same house is 7 or 8% because of the interest rates. So when do you dive all in, hope it's all going to work out? Or when do you just rent for a while and test the waters and try to figure out if this is really where you want to be, what you really want to do? That's interesting part of life. Now, outside here, you see the glare. I don't want to open up the curtains, but I'm overlooking Waikiki Beach right out that window right there. It's really nice. Now, during the evenings, especially the weekends, it can be really noisy because of all the traffic driving by. But it's a nice area. Place is too small for my liking. If you're looking for a house, applying for a job, promise somebody's going to be at a party a certain time, make sure whoever you're bringing with you understands you're on a time crunch or on a schedule, or you promise someone you're going to show up a certain time. And that certain time should be 15 minutes early. Now, maybe for a party, they don't really want you to come in before it's time, and that's understandable. And drive around the block a couple times and settle in. But to be there 15 minutes early, you have to take into consideration the traffic. Maybe you know or don't know where you're going, and the people in the back seat of your car with their own agendas. But keep all that in mind. And make sure you surround yourself with people that are going to help you get ahead, not drag you down. People are going to lift you up and not tear you down. It's a funny world we live in, but it's up to us to make our own decisions what we want, where we want to be, how we want to be happy. Now, I love hats. We all know I love hats. In fact, this one and this one right here were just purchase the other day at the Polynesian Cultural Center, where they have a luau, they show the cultures, I think 6 or 7 different islands. And it's a great place if you've never been to a luau. Make sure you do it the best. They have a show and a dinner in addition to that. And nothing better than a roast pig with his head sticking out and a whole fish. And it's just a great experience. Think about where you are. If you're 21, 41, 61, 81, are you in a purchase mode or are you in a rental mode? Now, rental mode has advantages because you can get up and go, right? Provided you fulfill the terms of your lease, you can get up and go. When you purchase, you always can't, but you do have equity built in. So when you're ready to move and you want to sell your house, you should at least get the money back that you put into it, where if you rented, you would get zero back. So you may not make a big profit, but at least you get your money back. You get a realtor, you got to figure out those commissions and fees how to do that. But think about where we are in this world and where do you want to be? And it's okay. Like I say, I own property and I rent property. And it depends on where I'm going and what I'm doing in my life. But if you're looking to come to Hawaii or go to Las Vegas or visit the great state of Ohio or see the French Riviera, consider joining a travel club. Consider joining a vacation club. That's how I'm able to travel the world is because of my vacation club. VIP-vacation-club.com. VIP Vacation Club. And find out a little bit what we're about, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, ask me questions, chat, and I'll send you a link. And then you'll be able to make a decision. Am I going to buy here? Am I going to purchase here? Or am I continuously rent and move on as time permits? Whatever it is, I've been rambling off enough. You're probably tired of hearing me. I understand. And my dilemma, I'm in Hawaii, am I going to buy or rent and all that? You know what? It doesn't matter because it's going to be okay. I'll do all right. I'm going to overpay for whatever it is. I'm going to overpay. And that sucks. But make sure you're prepared for those extra payments, wherever they may have to go. With that being said, you're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Hey, look into social media shows also. The network and Joseph Skoda, and hey, let's have a great life, whatever it is. Have fun now, and thank you for listening to me ramble on and on and on about purchasing or renting. Have a great day now. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda.
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. You know, if you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to, Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York. So his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provide.
Now on digital and DVD.
Hit it.
Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do what needs to be done.
An edge-of-your-seat wild ride.
We have company.
Tons of popcorn-munching fun. 5 stars. A love letter to the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s. With plenty of action and fun for all. You need to see it. You really do.
The captain just decided it's time to go.
I am ready for a sequel. Experience a bold new adventure. Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star.
A good old-fashioned adventure.
Now on digital and DVD.
Las Vegas, here we come!
I can't believe we're all moving to Vegas.
I know, right? It's a dream come true.
Wow, super creepy dude.
Mason, stop. I think he heard you.
What if he has someone locked up in the back of his Sandler?
She's gone. Someone took her.
Who's that creepy trucker?
What are you doing?
They call me Mother Trucker.
Ready to buy a home? Whether you want to move out of your parents' home for the first time, own a home after renting for years, or buy a place with a spouse or partner, purchasing your first home is a big step. Finding the right home for you and your family has never been easier. New American Funding can help you determine how much house you qualify for, what your payments may be, and get you pre-approved, which will help you put in a stronger offer when you do find your new home. Before you start the home buying process, it's important to consider everything that you want in a home and what that means to you. There are several things you should consider when buying a home. The neighborhood. Location, location, location. School district. Review what school district the house is in. Even if you don't have kids, having a home in a desirable school district will pay off when it comes time to sell your home in the future. Commute times. Check the routes to work, school, grocery stores, and more to see how busy they are and how much time these routes will take. Crime rate. Before you get too involved in the home buying process, check out the crime rates for the neighborhoods you are interested in. Our complete property profile report can give you property ownership, historical tax and mortgage data, neighborhood and school data, local market conditions, and more. Find the right home for you and your family with your complimentary property profile from New American Funding. To get pre-approved or to get your complimentary property profile, contact us today.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
liked our show, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or find us on any social media platform, Instagram, of course, Facebook. Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts and join our team. Anyways, we appreciate you staying tuned week after week, day after day, because we continuously build up our network to bring to you what you're asking for. Have a great day.